Knuckle Fighting Championship is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Welcome to Georgia, Atlanta, the Hollywood of the South. Well, for the first time, we make our long-awaited premiere. We're just north of the city at the Gas South Arena for an event that the state has never seen, BKFC 69. Let's fire it up tonight with our preview. 3 bouts to give you that full-fledged sneak peek at what's in store tonight. Very solid 3 fights to start our festivities. In the co-main event, the Hitman has finally come home. Joe Hitman 187 Elmore has been a staple at BKFC, giving us incredible highlights and wars in the ring. Now he's in his own backyard, welcoming in a destructive opponent in Derek Finley. And in the main event, can the rockstar Keith Richardson, former champion, earn his way back to the mountaintop? First on the climb is an undefeated blue chipper in Michael Larimore. What a matchup in our main event here in the ATL. And welcome to the state-of-the-art Gas South Arena, just north of Atlanta, here in Duluth, for BKFC 69. I'm Cyrus Bees, and what a night it is gonna be in a year where we have made so many incredible debuts all around the country, all around the world. We open up a brand new state in Georgia, and this is a big fight state. They love their fight, and you know they're gonna love BKFC. You will too, as you are locked in right now for the preview. The first 3 fights are on us to get the entire show. You get the BKFC app, you get it on any app store, stream it to any device, $7.99 for the All Access Pass. That's gonna get you tonight's event, it's gonna get you an event next month, and it's gonna give you access to all of the fights in the vault. All of our incredible events are there on the app. Now, in just 2 weeks, we're gonna be wrapping up the year in Hollywood, Florida for BKFC on DAZN number 3. You gotta get the DAZN app for this event. 2 huge title fights, Warren and Richmond, Faria and Vicente, all at Hollywood, Florida, the Seminole Hard Rock. What a great way to wrap up 2024 there on DAZN. I got fighters back here. They're just feet away, ready to make that walk. So let's do the thing. Let's send it down to our commentary team, Sean Wheelock, Chris Lytle. Gentlemen, this main event is gonna be incredible.
Fully agreed, Cyrus. Chris, our Georgia debut, a stacked card here in Georgia, and indeed a really intriguing main event at 135 pounds. The former BKFC Bantamweight World Champion Keith Richardson versus the undefeated Michael Larimore.
And Sean Richardson really desperately wants to get back into that title hunt. He feels like a knockout tonight is going to do that. However, his opponent, Larimore, he really feels like this is his time, passing up the guard. This is when I come to take over. I'm not letting you get that chance. Your reign is over. It's my time to shine.
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, of course, uses the unified rules of bare knuckle fighting, which are being administered this evening by the Georgia Athletic Commission. There is no 3 knockdown rule. All kicks, knees, and elbows are illegal, as are all takedowns and submissions. We open tonight with a bout in the light heavyweight division. Lewis Brewington versus Daniel Cooper. Our tale of the tape is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
And John Brewington, you can see 3 inches taller, very tall, 6'4" for this weight class, but he also has a 5-inch reach advantage. We know Dan Cooper is very powerful, but he has to get inside to land those powerful shots.
Daniel Cooper made his BKFC debut October of last year. He defeated Michael Lail by 4th round TKO.
And the thing that really impressed me about Cooper was just nice, calm, cool, collected, relaxed. Came in, didn't get too excited, threw hard, powerful shots the entire fight. Waited for his time, worked his way in, landed. That's what he wants to do in this fight. Get in, he feels like he has power. All he has to do is land those powerful shots, get inside, do damage. He cannot stay on the outside. He has to get inside in this fight.
Daniel Cooper enters 1-0 in BKFC. He's had 6 pro MMA bouts, 2 in professional Muay Thai. Cooper told us in our fighter meeting, I want to swarm my opponent, Lewis Brewington, and then open up with punches immediately. Cooper also told us, I want to be inside, I want to flow pocket clinch, pocket clinch.
Definitely wants to get in, throw that straight right hand, that left hook, his power shots. really wants to target the body tonight. Feels like his opponent's taller. That makes it open. He gets in, slows him down, makes it an easy fight for him.
Daniel Cooper and Lewis Brewington have trained together previously. Cooper said, I know from training Brewington has outstanding cardio. I think he is going to sit back, though, and try to time one big punch.
He has to take whatever his opponent's given. If he's given the body, take it. If he's given the head, take it. He'll fight outside if he has to, but really wants to get inside. He really wants to go wherever he feels he has to win this fight.
On the inside, Cooper said, I want to be extremely active with my clinch, continual transitions in the clinch.
Has to push the pace, Sean. Feels like he gets in, he pushes the pace, works the body, breaks his opponent down, wears him down, and wins the fight.
This is the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship debut for Lewis Brewington. He's the veteran of 4 pro MMA bouts. Brewington described his style to us in our fighter meeting as elusive. He said, I'm going to be elusive from distance, constant jabs from the outside. I'm going to pick apart my opponent, Daniel Cooper, from range. Brewington said his time training with Daniel Cooper, Brewington told us, I know that Cooper is very strong physically, but I believe Brewington said that I'm a lot faster than Daniel Cooper.
John, you don't get a bigger contrast in styles as these two. Brewington does not want to trade punches, doesn't want to get inside, stay long, stay outside, don't get hit. That's his whole point. He has to be smart, he has to go out there and throw lots of jabs, control the pace, control the range with his jab, and that too is his sniper. Wait for the right time and outglove that too and do damage.
Brewington said, I'm going to stay on the outside, but if I feel that I've hurt Daniel Cooper, then I'm going to explode to the inside to look for the finish.
He feels like he's faster, he has better range, he has a much better fight IQ, but he has to use it tonight.
To get our BKFC Georgia debut started, we send it into the ring with the always outstanding Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you, and welcome one and all to the Gas South Arena for the official BKFC debut in the great state of Georgia! And we welcome you to BKFC 69. BKFC for review begins tonight with 5 2-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. Presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears black and gold. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. His official weight, 186.1 pounds. He holds an undefeated BKFC record at 1-0. Fighting out of Columbus, Georgia, here is Daniel Super Cooper. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black with tiger print. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall. His official weight, 185.1 pounds. He holds an MMA record of 4 fights, and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, here is Lewis, the real deal, Brewington. And our referee in charge of the action, Brian Miner.
Daniel Cooper told us, I believe Lewis Brewington will stay on the outside with patience, try to work off of the jab. I have to effectively walk down Brewington and then establish myself on the inside.
Ready? Knuckle up!
Round number 1. Multicolored trunks for Lewis Brewington, black trunks for Daniel Cooper.
You can see the game plan already for Cooper, throw power.
Forward step now for Brewington. Quick feint from Cooper. See the early hand fighting between these 2 former training partners. For the right hand, that was a right to the chest from Cooper.
And I love that body punch thrown by Cooper.
Cooper looking to explode in again. Good elusive movement to the outside from Brewington.
Now those are 2 good body punches thrown by Cooper. He's going to do that a few more times. He's setting up that straight right overhand, landed upstairs.
Cooper pulling back that overhand right mid-flight. You see the hand fighting. There's the jab not getting through from Cooper. Brewington standing tall on the outside. Right now, this is exactly the range that Lewis Brewington wants. Cooper trying to take this to the inside range.
It is the range Brewington wants, but he's not throwing many punches. You gotta start throwing that jab to pull the range.
55 seconds remaining, round number 1. We are at 185 pounds. Forward pressure from Lewis Brewington. Check left hook from Cooper. And sitting on that big right hand. There's the right hand. Time called by Brian Miner.
Inadvertent eye poke.
It's exactly what it was. No histrionics from Cooper. Timing immediately, and a big right hand on the entry from Daniel Cooper. Cooper could have taken 5 minutes on the injury timeout. He took 5 seconds, reset, and landed the right hand. Fair play all around. 15 seconds remaining, round number 1. See the duck under from Brewington, holding on the outside. Double jab, big right hand! The right to the body, drops Lewis Brewington.
And that landed flush. Brewington is hurt bad. I don't think he can get up from that.
The count of 10! Daniel Cooper now 2-0 in BKFC.
He kept going to that same punch, Sean. I thought he was trying to set up the right upstairs. He didn't need to. He kept landing to the body. If he's going to keep giving it to you, the only thing that works is when the guy starts dropping his hands, his head is open. He never blocked it, so he just kept hitting him in the stomach.
Oh, yeah. A one-punch body knockout win for Daniel Cooper.
Oh, you could just hear that thud, that slap, that power shot to the body. And that is painful. We talk about it all the time. People are learning in bare knuckle. There's not a glove. It doesn't disseminate and spread that punch. It goes deep. It's like a knife. And look at Brewington right there. He feels every inch of that punch. He landed it perfectly. He landed in the right spot. And I don't care who you are. If you get hit in the midsection like that, it's going to do damage. You can't breathe. It's impossible to get up if you're hit like that.
Absolutely no animosity between these two former training partners. All respect between Lewis Brewington and Daniel Cooper. Again, Brewington told us he knew from training with Daniel Cooper. Cooper very strong physically, big punching power. Indeed, Chris, a one-punch right-hand knockout win to the body for Daniel Cooper.
And a lot of people are starting to work the body. It works so well in bare knuckle. You save your fist, you don't get hurt. I can't wait to see more people going to the body. That's what's happening.
Here's Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Brian Miner, steps in, calling a stop to this fight at 1 minute 58 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Daniel Super Cooper.
And Cooper told us he was going to work the body because his guy was taller. He was going to slow him down. He did just that. Game plan worked, and he got the knockout.
Lewis Brewington was effective on the outside. Good elusive movement. Daniel Cooper, though, sitting on the right hand, full belief in his power. And there is the power on display, the right hand to the body. That is the fight. The winner, by way of first-round KO, Daniel Cooper defeats Lewis Brewington.
I've got some secrets that I gotta keep. Yeah, there's emotion swirling underneath.
Big shot now from Alvarez, and down goes James Mendez.
This is for dogs, and this is what people want to see. There's a new king of the fucking barbarians. He's home.
Fight fans of Hollywood.
I'm already the fucking champ, man. Period.
I'm telling you, there's just a difference when Faria hits you.
And Christine B. Sands now 3-0 in BKFC.
Yeah, I needed to sit, and I'm getting
In the bantamweight division, Ace Samples versus Mike Livingston. You've seen the numbers. They are presented by
I just cut it off at 6. And as you see, Sean, Ace Samples 5'8" compared to 5'5" at Livingston. However, they both have the same reach. I actually give that advantage to Livingston. I like it when I'm a little shorter. Those overhand rights and lefts seem to land a little bit more often.
now set for his third fight promotionally in BKFC. His fourth fight overall in the sport of bare knuckle. Livingston has also had 14 pro boxing matches. Mike Livingston told us in our fighter meeting, I want to continually bob and weave while using a high guard, heavy aggression, power punches from multiple angles.
Use that peekaboo style to get into the pocket. He wants to be in his opponent's face the entire time, from the beginning of the round to the end of it.
Of his opponent in this bantamweight bout, Ace Samples, Mike Livingston said, I believe that Samples will try to stay long. I think he's going to try to counter from distance with looping and wide punches. Livingston said, I want to be on the inside pocket, not clinch, and I have to be first while being on the inside.
He believes he has more power than his opponent. To get in, throw those power shots. He feels like the very first power shot he lands tonight will change the course of the fight.
Livingston said, for me, this is about taking away space and time from Ace Samples. I believe I can take hard punches. I can walk through the shots of Samples to establish myself in the pocket.
And Sean, I love it when he said, how you starting this fight? He said, oh, I'm blitzing in immediately.
2 fights in BKFC for Ace Samples. His debut came May of last year when he defeated Glendale Futrell by third-round TKO.
And you just see why he believes in his power. It's like every time he lands power shots, he's going to hurt people. Thinks he's one of the heaviest punchers in this division. It's like all he has to do is land. Every time he's coming to throw powerful shots. Knows all he has to do is land one of these in bare knuckle, and that's all she wrote. Plans on doing that tonight, Sean.
Fighting in his home state from Mad Cow, Georgia, Ace Samples. Now set for BKFC bout number 3. He's also had 4 pro MMA bouts, 4 professional boxing. Samples told us, I want to utilize constant forward pressure while being smart. I don't want to brawl against Mike Livingston. I don't want to try to force the knockout. What I want, Ace Samples told us, is high volume and constant work off of my jab.
I mean, Mad Cow, that sounds like a great place to be from, so that's fantastic. I would like for him to go out there, use those uppercuts, use those powerful shots. He feels like his opponent's going to duck the head, throw these wild punches. He has to counter and make it pay.
Ace Samples used the word tenacity. He said, I respect the tenacity of Mike Livingston. He's tough. He will engage. He's game. He will take punches. Samples said, what I really have to be aware of with Livingston is he throws a lot of big punches from very unconventional angles.
Samples feels like he has power in both hands, but the thing is he can't go out and look for the knockout. He has to let it come. He feels like if he just lands shots, he's going to do damage. Don't load up too much. Just hit your opponent. Just touch him. He's going to do damage. You got it. This guy really wants to utilize that footwork and those straight punches. That's how he wins the fight tonight.
Once again, Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the bantamweight division, presented to you by OnlyFans. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears black. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. His official weight, 139.2 pounds. Tonight, he steps into the squared circle ready for bare knuckle fight number 3. Fighting out of South St. Louis, Missouri, here is Savage Mike Livingston. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight, he wears black. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. His official weight, 135.8 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 1 victory opposite a single defeat. Fighting out of Mad Cow, Georgia, here is Ace O' Spades Samples. And our referee in charge of the action, Big Dan Mergliata.
Ace Samples told us Mike Livingston will be throwing one big punch. I will reply with 3 and 4 punches immediately. Round number 1. Dark blue trunks for Ace Samples. Black trunks, multicolored for Mike Livingston, and he is dropped just like that. Here comes the mandatory 8 count from Mergliata to Livingston.
And you can tell Livingston still a little wobbly. He's got to be very careful. He might want to try and clinch. Ace is going to go for the knockout immediately.
Again, Samples told us, I will not brawl, I will not force the knockout. This for me is about volume. Heavy feints, there's the right hand. Full time plus. That will get the separation from Murgliata, and it does.
And that was a smart thing for Livingston. He better do it again. His feet are not underneath him yet.
Deep crouch stance for Mike Livingston on his back foot. There's the big overhand right from Livingston, not there.
His nose is busted. I think it's giving him problems for Mike Livingston.
Deep crouch again for Livingston. Livingston dropped here in round number 1. Heavy feints again for Samples. No switch of stances. True to his word in our fighter meeting, Chris, no brawling from Ace Samples. He's staying composed after knocking down Livingston. That's knockdown number 2 on the clean right hand.
I'm surprised if he even counts. That's it.
Murgliata breaks up his count, and the win in his home state of Georgia for Ace Samples.
And Sean, you can tell by the way Livingston fell down. He was hurt badly. The first time he got knocked down, his legs were never really underneath him. He tried to do what he could. He tried to clinch. He tried to get his legs underneath him, but there was nothing doing. Just continued to get hit with powerful shots. Here's the very end. Livingston trying to do what he can, but now you get hit with that right hand that clean. That's all she wrote. One more view of this fantastic right hand right on the chin. Ace Samples told us he believed in his power, feels like he's one of the heaviest hitters in this division. Hard to deny him that right there when he just landed that shot and put him down.
And that is phenomenal patience from Ace Samples. That was one of his themes in our fighter meeting. Not trying to rush, not trying to force anything. Samples dropping Livingston. A lot of feints, not rushing in. He saw the opening for the right hand. He threw it, knocked down number 2, and that is the fight. That is the win for Ace Samples.
And that's what happens here in bare knuckle. You get hit once, you're hurt. You have to figure out how to deal with that. You have to learn how to clinch, how to move, how to get on that bike and not continue to trade punches. If you trade punches when you're hurt, you're gonna get knocked out.
Disappointment for Mike Livingston, the fighter from St. Louis, Missouri, is always game, Chris, in his professional boxing career here in BKFC. Ace Samples, though, on point. We talked about the patience. There was also the accuracy. There was most definitely the power.
Well, Ace Samples did a great job. In his last fight, he learned you can't be wild. You can't go and brawl the entire time. You can't waste energy. You have to wait for the right time, wait for the shot, land that shot. He knows he has power. He has to land that shot.
We go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Big Dan Murgliata, steps in calling a stop to this fight at 1 minute 8 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by KO, Ace of Spades Samples.
Samples, a fantastic performance. Showed the power that he says he has. He feels like he believes he's the heaviest hitter in this division. Can't wait to see him continue to fight.
A fast knockdown around number 1 recorded by Ace Samples. Samples then patient, feints, found the right hand, landed beautifully, and that proved to be the final punch of this fight. The winner, by way of first round technical knockout, Ace Samples defeats Mike Livingston.
Fight fans of Hollywood!
Starters with the left hand, sends Joey Escobar to the canvas.
I'm already the fucking champ, man. Period.
I'm telling you, there's just a difference when Faria hits you.
And Christy B. Sands now 3-0 in BKFC.
Saturday, January 18th, the world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is back with another night of adrenaline-fueled action. It's BKFC Fight Night Pachanga. In the main event, BKFC OG Elvin El Bandito Brito scraps with the always ready Yevgeny the Sailor Cordano. In the co-main event, Robbie Problems Peralta knuckles up with Jordan Haymaker Christensen, plus many more bare knuckle fights. Watch all of the savage Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship action on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.
Well, that sounds like a pretty nice invite. And we back to Cali, as you see right there. January 18th, back at Pachanga. Incredible facility. We love going there. What a night it's going to be. Kurdanov taking on Brito. You know that is going to be a war inside the squared circle. So that's a great way to kick off 2025. What a wild year that is going to be. And what a wild crowd we have here in Georgia. The Gas South Arena, we're just north of Atlanta, and they are filling the place up. You know how the traffic is in Atlanta. It's going to fill up. It just takes a little while to get out here. That being said, everybody has made their way out, and this is your OnlyFans exclusive look at the former bantamweight champion Keith the Rockstar Richardson, cowboy hat and all. He is coming out here for a shootout here on BKFC 69 in the main event. One of the most exciting fighters we have on the roster. He only knows how to have wars, but you gotta have a dance partner, right? You gotta have somebody to have that shootout with. We got one for you. Undefeated, 2-0. Michael Larimore out of Florida. This kid is very talented. Big step up in competition. If he can somehow unseat Keith Richardson, then that throws him very high in the rankings in the bantamweight division. Michael Larimore and Keith Richardson tonight. And of course, if you want to see that and so many more great fights, it's all right here on the BKFC app. You gotta get it. Any app store, stream it to any device. $7.99 gets you the entire show tonight right there on the BKFC app. And you can scan the QR code right there on your screen. That's going to take you straight to the app and straight to the entire event. BKFC 69 right outside Atlanta. Folks, BKFC 69 is brought to you by Bucked Up, OnlyFans, Grunt Style Apparel, and Forged Irish Stout. We'll be right back with more here on our free prelims.
I've got some secrets that I gotta keep. Yeah, there's emotion swirling underneath.
Big shots in from Alvarez, and down goes James Mendez.
This is for dogs, and this is what people want to see. There's a new king of the fucking barbarians. He's home.
To the heavyweight division, our tale of the tape is presented by Rasha for Braxton Smith versus Alex Davis.
The big fellas, Sean. Alex Davis a slight 3-inch height advantage and a little 2-inch reach advantage. Not that big for the big fellas. Should be an exciting fight with these two heavy hitters, though.
Alex Davis made his BKFC debut this past September. He defeated Hayden Brown by first-round TKO.
Only thing we really got to see was just how relaxed Alex Davis was. Very impressed with his ability to stay calm in his first bare knuckle fight. Just showed how much power this guy possesses. One jab, all it took. Landed a good shot, damaged the eye of his opponent. We didn't get to see much, but he looked fantastic. What we did get to see just looked like his blood pressure never got up at 120 over 8. Just nice and calm and collected the entire fight.
Alex Davis enters 1-0 in BKFC. He is the veteran of 13 professional boxing bouts. Davis told us in our fighter meeting, I believe that I have really good movement and good speed for a heavyweight. Davis said, with that movement and that speed, I'm going to try to stay long throughout this fight. I will use high elbow blocks on the punches of my opponent, Braxton Smith. My jab is absolutely my key punch.
He needs to throw a lot of feints, get his opponent guessing, stay long, pepper his opponent the entire time, make him lunge, make him reach, make him try to get inside, and make him pay.
Alex Davis, very candid in our fighter meeting. He said, I certainly believe that my opponent, Braxton Smith, is a lot stronger than me physically, but I also believe that I'm a lot fitter. If this fight goes to the middle of round 2, Davis said, I believe the strength from Braxton Smith will deteriorate, and I believe his cardio will be almost gone.
Well, he wants to even utilize that clinch to wear him down. Feels like his opponent has a lot of muscle that wears down easy. Get inside, throw uppercuts, wear him down, beat him as the fight goes on.
This is the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship debut for Braxton Smith. Smith is 5-2 in his pro MMA career. He fought once in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Smith played football at the NCAA Division I level at Troy University. He was a running back. Smith told us in our fighter meeting, I believe from college football into professional fighting, I bring athleticism, I really bring explosiveness.
Athleticism, Sean. This guy said he didn't even really like playing football. Can you imagine that, being a D1 running back and you don't even like the sport? I wish I had that kind of genetic. Anyway, this guy's explosive, he's powerful. He wants to get in with a more bladed stance this time. He looks to land those power shots. Doesn't really want to clinch, but when he gets in, he just wants to get in and throw down.
Smith told us, I know I have punching power. I am focused on proper technique with my power. Smith said, I know that when I throw punches, I have to keep moving. I cannot throw and be stationary. I want to land big right hands off of my jab, and I want to target the body of Alex Davis.
He wants to be patient. That's his main thing. He can't go waste energy. Understand this is about landing the big shot. You can't force it. You just have to wait for the openings.
Here is Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Presented to you by Russia, the official recovery and performance partner of BKFC. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears white and black. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. His official weight, 250.7 pounds. He holds an undefeated BKFC record at 1-0. Fighting out of Coal Mountain, West Virginia, here is Alex the Rhino Davis. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight, he wears black trimmed in pink and gray. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. His official weight, 259.1 pounds. He holds an MMA record of 5 victories opposite 2 defeats, and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Austin, Texas, here is Braxton, the beautiful monster Smith. And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
Braxton Smith told us, I believe that Alex Davis will try to be elusive from the outside. I have to smartly walk him down. Call of knuckle up from referee Andrew Glenn, round number 1. Black and pink trucks for Braxton Smith. White and black trucks for Alex Davis. Forward pressure from Smith. Davis missing with the check hook. There's the big overhand right, just off the mark from Smith. Good pull from Davis. There's the left hook again from Alex Davis.
Once again, Davis just looking relaxed.
Rear right uppercut from Alex Davis. That was on point. Davis staying on the outside. Big swings from Smith to the inside. Good elusive movement from Davis. 125 remaining, round number 1 in the heavyweight division. Big right hand again. Smith absolutely loading up on that right hand, Chris.
And the only problem is if you keep throwing that punch and you don't land it, you kind of wear yourself out. You can't do too much throwing and not land it. Oh, he did it! He got through! 2 misses, the land and the knockdown! That's why you keep throwing those hard shots. He has complete belief. If he lands one, his opponent's going down.
There's the mandatory 8 count given to Alex Davis.
Alex Davis looks like his legs recovered.
Right back to it from referee Andrew Glenn. Right back to it for Braxton Smith.
But you have to know, Alex Davis has to understand he cannot take those shots.
Right uppercut getting through from Davis off the canvas to land that punch. Smith forward again. Good long sticking jab from Davis. Davis continues to look for that rear right uppercut. 30 seconds remaining, round number 1. See the long, measured, extended guard of Alex Davis.
Alex Davis is definitely has to respect his opponent's power. He understands that now at a different pace.
Left hook getting through from Davis. Left hook. He's finding that rear right uppercut. Smith is finding those big right hands. Final seconds, round number 1. Overhand right, left hand again. The bell punch after the bell. Nearly caught Andrew Glenn. We go to round 2.
And you can totally see the difference in power in these two athletes. Smith just wants to get in and throw hard punches the entire time. All he has to do is land one. Alex Davis got to be very careful. He has to make his opponent pay.
Now go through. You see what he's got. You're going forward. He ain't going to knock you down. Stay in his grip.
Oh, you can just hear the power with each punch thrown. Landed, even if he doesn't land clean. Power shots being thrown by Braxton Smith. Oh! Dave Feldman loving the knockdowns of hard shots. And Alex Davis did a great job of just staying on his feet a couple times when he did get hit with some hard shots. Got knocked down once, but he could have been knocked down a few times, Sean.
Let's go line, guys. Mouthpiece good. All right, here we go. Round 2.
Credit to Braxton Smith showing the power. Credit to Alex Davis off the canvas. That fought very well. He's landing that left hook, the rear right uppercut after the knockdown. Round number 2. More pressure again for Braxton Smith. More big swings. Right hand just off the mark.
Alex Davis has got to start tucking that chin down. If it's up and exposed, he's going to get knocked down again.
More big swings. Left hand, right hand, through another left hand, right hand. Knockdown number 2.
That's what we talked about. Got to keep that chin down. If it's up, you're going to get knocked down by these big punches.
Up at 8 is Alex Davis. He tells Andrew Glenn he wants to continue. We will continue. Hands on hip for Braxton Smith.
You can tell Braxton's hoping this fight's over.
15 remaining, round 2. Wide stance for Braxton Smith. Smith all about power punches in this fight.
And for some reason, that seemed to really motivate Davis. He seems like he's more energetic now than he was before the knockdown.
Smith just looked at the video screen here at Gas South Arena to see how much time is remaining in round 2. There's your answer. 45 seconds remaining in the second round.
Sean, everybody thinks 2-minute rounds are going to be easy. You can tell right now, Braxton Smith, he's feeling a little bit tired already.
There's a right hand. Good turn. Right hand. And we're 2-1 on the knockdown count.
A delayed reaction. 6. He's hurt still. 8. He's tired.
Up at 8.5 is Braxton Smith.
Just being tired, it's totally different when you throw those hard shots, you wear yourself out.
Final seconds, round number 2. You just heard the 10-second clock. Alex Davis down twice in this fight, knocking down Braxton Smith, now trying to seize full momentum to the body. We go to round 3.
Very interested to see how they scored that round. It was all in Braxton Smith's favor. Until the knockdown.
If your right hand happy again, I need that jab. I need you to close some distance. If you hit him, he's going. Okay? Good body work on the inside. Remember, when you close the distance, look at me. When you close the distance, you got to come up, go to the body and come up with a hook. His chin's way up in the damn air. Okay? Hey, you're in better shape than you think you are. You're not tired. We did harder than this work in the gym. You got me? Do you understand what I'm telling you?
One round, one knockdown. Second round, 2 guys. Each guy getting the knockdown. There's Davidson getting knocked down. And here's that delayed. Just a little right hand that landed.
Let's go, big boy. Oh, man.
My man.
Go back to what Alex Davis told us in our fighter meeting. He said Braxton Smith is definitely stronger than me, but I believe that his strength, his cardio will be gone if we hit the midpoint of round number 2. We're now at the start of round number 3.
What I did like with Davison's.
There's that right hand from Smith.
I like what Smith's corner was saying about Davison's chin being up.
There's the right hand on the flurry from Davis. Just circling out.
Smith has got to throw punches as his opponent comes in because that chin is up.
You see Smith's mouth is wide open. Again, fighting the pairing, swing and a miss with the left hand from Braxton Smith. There's the left hand through. Davis now on the forward pressure. Modified cross-arm guard now for Alex Davis, looking for the level change. Smith on his back foot, taking himself to the ropes. Overhand right, not there. War makes left hand. 3 wide on the knockdown count in favor of Braxton Smith.
He's done. He's done. He said no mas.
That is it! A 4 knockdown fight and the victory in his BKFC debut for Braxton Smith.
And that is just the power difference. I mean, I really felt like the momentum was going toward Alex Davis. He weathered the storm. He was looking good. That was his game plan. Get past the second round. He got past it. Braxton Smith just summoned up the power to land one hard shot. That's all she wrote. The great equalizer in this fight is power. And look, he's upset with his performance because he got knocked down. But man, you have power the way he does, you're going to win a lot of fights.
You are with us live for our Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship debut in Georgia, presented commercial-free by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
And here is coming forward power shots. The right hand misses, that's a right, set him up to the left hand. Power punching is all about weight transfer. He transferred, when he pushed off and threw that right hand, all the weight was on that left foot, and then he followed with that left hook, and all the power transferred to the right. That's how he got the knockout.
Alex Davis, when he was down on the canvas in round number 3, told Andrew Glenn that he was done. Glenn immediately breaking off his count, and the victory for Braxton Smith, showing his power, also showing his heart as he was dropped in the latter stages of round 2.
Sean, nothing's worth it being tired and getting up, but look at these stats. A lot more punches being thrown and landed by Alex Davis, but it doesn't matter. The 3-to-1 knockdowns is the story in this fight.
Our strike stats presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink. We go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, the red corner calls a stop to this fight at 57 seconds into round number 3. For your winner by TKO, Braxton, the beautiful monster Smith.
And I'm sure this was a fantastic learning experience for Braxton Smith. Understands how to pace himself a little bit better, but he also knows if he lands these powerful shots, he's going to knock some people out.
Braxton Smith dropping Alex Davis in round 1. Dropping Davis again in round 2. Then Davis in the latter stages of the second round, dropping Braxton Smith in round number 3. Braxton Smith knocking down Alex Davis for the 3rd and final time. Both fighters showing character, showing power. Braxton Smith with the win. Victorious by way of 3rd round TKO. Braxton Smith defeats Alex Davis.
Saturday, January 18th, the world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is back with another night of adrenaline-fueled action. It's BKFC Fight Night Pachanga. In the main event, BKFC OG Elvin El Bandito Brito scraps with the always ready Yevgeny the Sailor Kordanov. In the co-main event, Robbie Problems Peralta knuckles up with Jordan Haymaker Christensen, plus many more